I'm sorry, babe. But you shouldn't have did the thing that you did. I'm sorry, baby. You should have did the thing that you did. I learned one thing about you. I'm not gonna be worried about you. I think I better pack my little harmonica and go. Can I blow a little more? You sure? I think it, baby. But I tell her, can I just pack my little harmonica and go? I don't want to have to keep on begging you. I don't want to have to hang around your door no more. I'm sorry, I didn't do the things that I should say. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do the things that I should. Oh, then I wouldn't have to worry. And I wouldn't have to sing. Hi, I'm Junior Wells, and welcome to my Hot Licks video. You know, I don't really know how to explain it to you because I don't think you can really do it. I think you have to really get into some things that's a little more direct. But I'm a blues artist, and I'm very appreciative of about the younger generation of people that I think maybe if you really want to find out about different things like the foundation of the music proposition, I mean, as far as blues and rock and roll and things like that, and rhythm and blues, then maybe I can help you out a little bit. But I don't know if I can exactly help you out that particular way just by sitting here trying to tell you about it. You know, I'd like to demonstrate a thing to you if it's possible about the different things you can do with one harp and another one. All three of these harps here is you can play in D with. I think that's the only way that you really understand what I'm trying to tell you is that maybe I should explain to you about these three different harmonicas that I have here. They're all in the key of D, and you can explain it, but you cannot really make other people understand what I'm trying to say. But you can do the same identical thing as an execution of a thing about this particular thing here. This is a C. In the C, if you play it in third position, you'll automatically be playing in D. And if you should decide that you want to do anything with another harmonica, like this G, this is G, that was a C, this is G. And I'm to do this one here, we're still playing the same key, but it's still an entirely different execution on this one also. Here's another one that you should have, maybe if you really want to learn how to, stay in D or get a different sound out of it, then I think you should try this one also. This is what you call a high G. And a high G consists of, it's not as low as this one here. It's not in third position like this one here, but it's much higher. And you might get confused about it because of the things that it really does. But if you do like I think you should do, which I'm not trying to tell you what? Try it. Get 3 harmonicas to say one thing. Learn how to execute them, and then you know what you're doing. I was playing the harmonica a few minutes ago, but just play it to you and not explain it to you. I think it'd be a hard thing for you to really understand. But this is a C harmonica, and if you should play it, some people call it a cross key, and some people call it in third position. I call it third position because cross is not the same as when you play the harmonica straight. It's not doing the same thing like other people say that you're playing down. This is cross, because it's not. When you pick up the harmonica, if you should just carry this way like you were playing, like Little Walter played juke, that's cross. But other people will say other things that. But this one here is a very interesting harmonica because you can get G out of it. You can go and get third position out of it, which is, this is the third position here on this particular harmonica. But the other thing is that if you should decide that you would like to have a G, that's a C, this is a G. This G harmonica is in D. You can do the same thing here. But with this one here, when you say cross, this, when they say straight, this is cross. You play it on a flat-footed thing, and that is it. But you can take this one here and also execute in different ways. Now the third harmonica is D, but this is what you say HG. HG is consisted of a higher G. The higher G is even higher than this G. It's even got a pitch that's higher than this one here. But the difference between this one and this one here is that you're playing this one here on more of a chromatic scale, and you're doing it, what you say, cross. That's it. Here we go. That's the C harmonica I was telling you about. Here's the one that you should hear in this time, because this is a G. You're still in D. This one here goes this way here. You hear the difference? Same thing. H G. That's high G. High G is consists of, like the other one, you're playing in D. This one, you hear. I hope you heard what I was saying. And I know that you won't learn it just by listening to what I said or what I did, but if you decide that you want to play a harmonica, you should always go and buy these particular times and the keys I'm telling you about. Then you'll feel the difference, and you'll automatically get yourself really into what you really know about it. But there's no such thing as, people ask, how do you bend a harmonica? You can't bend it unless you just do it. If you do this, you didn't bend it, you broke it. As bend the harmonica, you bend it up here, and with this jaw or this tongue. There's no such thing that you can teach a person how to bend a harmonica. But you can always talk to him or her, and you can explain it to them, and maybe they'll know what you're talking about. But never be that person that you're too busy to talk to some young person or old person, didn't make any difference. Every day of your life that you know something that the next man doesn't know, and you can tell when he's sincerely about what he wants to know from you or anybody else. So just do one thing with him. Show it to him. Show it to him if you possibly can. And be that person that you don't want to have everything up here, and you know, and look at the next person and know that he or she feels that she can do it. So if you try to show it to them, okay. But if they don't learn it, it's not your fault, it's not their fault. But the blues is alive today in all music that's concerned, but the blues is the blues, and that's what these are. Some people call them harmonicas, some call them Mississippi saxophones. That's what I call them. I really don't understand what you really mean by bending note. There's not such a thing as bending note. There's a thing that you do with these chops here and this tongue. It consists of doing it like this here. That consists of up and down. What's the bend? The wind pulls up, the wind goes down. That's not bending. If you should do one thing like this one here, just G here, I try to say G. Or should we do this way? Every day I have blue. That's wrong there. You pick it up like this here. Thank you, babe. I got a blues all night long. Thank you, baby. I wanna fly the blues all night long. Be cool. Take your time. Don't get in a rush because, you know, if you don't really know what you're doing, you can have this key of this harmonica and this key and this thing, and you don't know what you're doing because you're over anxious. Just take your time, right up here. Count time. You walk on time, you talk on time, and no disrespect, but you're gonna die on time too. Just do one little bit of a thing. Take your time about it and reach and do a thing. It used to be I would call you mine alone. Oh, so in sleep after the hard work was done. I love you, I love you, I love you. I think sometimes I won't say that. Yes, I will. Better not allow myself. When I first started playing, I thought that I was everything, and I thought I knew everything, but I found out later on that I didn't, because it was like that my mom and my three sisters was living in a little basement thing, and my older sister was going with a police officer, and he came by, and he was over to the house, and I was locked up in the bathroom. I didn't have a microphone at the time, but you could take a glass, like a water glass, and put the harmonica over the water glass and blow it, and it sounded like a saxophone too, you know what I mean? So I went through those changes, and I'm in the bathroom with the doors locked, and so my sister, she wanted to get in, and she banged on the door, and I wouldn't open the door. So Mama come to the door and said, open that door. And she kept on pushing the issue. So when I opened the door, she said, what gives you the right to hold the whole bathroom from everybody else? And get out. Slapped me on the side of the head. And the police officer, he said, I'm sorry, I forget about his name. I don't want to, well, I guess his name. His name was George. And George said, what was you beating him up? She said, he doesn't have the right to occupy it. His sisters have to go to the toilet. So what are you doing here, holding up everybody? He said, well, could I take him someplace? She said, I want to pick him up tomorrow. This is on Saturday. So can I pick him up tomorrow? No, I'd like to take him to meet somebody. Mama said, get him out of here. So he came in and got me, and he took me over to Muddy Waters, where they was playing on as a Sunday evening matinee. And when we went into the place, he brought me in with him. So Sid McCoy was a Chicago disc jockey, but he had a club on West Chicago Avenue. So he said he can't come in here. So the detective represented himself, said, well, he's with me, and I'm responsible. He said, well, as long as you're responsible for him, I just don't want him in here drinking. At that time, I didn't drink anyway. And I just muddled him. I said, how could you? I was jumping in the corner, but this is me, you know what I mean? This is me, I feel what they're doing, you know what I mean? So when I had a break, he asked Muddy, could I, you know, like, come up and jam? Muddy said, well, young man said, do you know your time? And I said, I think so. He said, well, we'll give it a try. I said, but I want to know one thing. Basic thing is that this is Walter's amplifier. This is microphone. I have to ask him. So he asked Walter, would it be all right if I should come up? Walter said, who? So Muddy said, he said, that little peep squeak? So he said, yeah. Well, if you think he can do it, okay. So they invited me up. I went up. I had a great time. Like I said, at that time it was like $12 union scales. Muddy was making about 15. I went up, I made about $85 or more. And after we came off the stage, Walter walked up and said, did you ever play saxophone? I said, no. I said, did you? He said, no. He said, well, I want you to know one thing. Me, you got a future. I said, why? He said, because you got the idea that I have in my whole soul and body that you don't just take a harmonica and do one thing with it. That's all, he called it, not Delta blues or whatever. To tell you the truth, he said, all that garbage type thing, you know what I mean? So, went through the change of doing everything. I said, well, okay. So, bow. He said, now, give me $2 so I can go down and get this bottle of gin. I said, I don't drink. He said, they ain't got nothing to do with it. You give me your $2, I'm gonna get it. So I said, no. He said, why? I said, because you called me a peepsqueak. So the police officer with me said, hey, Junior, said, you forgot that you was blowing this harmonica and using that. I said, oh, he said, give me the money. So I gave him, when we got the gin, he come back, take me out the back door in the alley, take a little taste. I said, no. I said, no, man, I want nothing. He said, hey, so you saying no? And I said, but sooner you don't want it. I said, not me, not me. So boom. When Muddy came into the Apollo Theater in New York, it was like that, I went in Walter's place, you know, because he's at home. He said, so I come out with him. So I had never been on a thing like this before. And whilst I was there, and I come out, like I'm in a little whiskey joint, you know what I mean? Putting my harmonicas down like this here. And I didn't know And all of a sudden, people, and I turned around and looked at all these people. I fell over my amplifier and everything. I just, what to say? Shh. I said, get up. I said, go right back there and get your little shot. I said, you'll be okay. You got to calm your nerves down, you know what I mean? So I went back and got a little taste and got myself settled down. It was still playing, you know what I mean? It was still playing. And when I got myself together, I walked back out on the stage, and I had such a great time, a time that I thought that I had before, but I didn't have. This thing with all these people showed me a thing that I'll never forget, because I couldn't believe that the people that was listening to what I was doing, because Muddy called me his son. You ask God to tell you what he ever did. And I had a great time, and from that day to this day, I always felt like that don't nobody owe me anything. I owe somebody something. I'm a proud man, and I want any harmonica player, guitar player, bass player, drummer, whatever, to know there's nothing that you can't do if you want to do it. All you have to do is set your mind to it and don't get this affair up here and think that you know everything. Like I just said, there's no limitation in music. Nobody knows it all. All you gotta do is just wish you can get the parts you can get here, and don't never think that nobody can show you anything or teach you anything. Then you know what then maybe you know what you're doing. Gotta help me. I can't do it all by myself. Lord, you gotta help me, baby. I can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me down, I gotta find myself somebody else. Can I say something? When I walk with me. When I talk, y'all talk to me. Oh, baby. Child, I can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me this morning, I gotta find my... Can I blow a little bit? Yeah. Kiss me, darling. You let me feel kind of good. Oh, kiss me, baby. But you let me feel kind of good. Ain't but two, that's me and you. What we gonna do? Come here. Baby, leave me alone. Oh, come here. Baby, leave me alone. Can I blow a little more before I leave? Oh, yeah. I just want to walk out the back door. I don't want to come through the front door. Let me walk out the back door. Yeah. am. Lord, since I've been gone. Who's been here? Lord, since I've been gone. I want you to tell me this morning when the world can say I'm going back down to Louisiana. Get me a mojo. I'm going back down to Louisiana. Get me a mojo. I want to teach my woman just how to love me. Can I blow some? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Here I am. I'm locked up in the blues again. Just locked up in the blues again. Woo! Don't you tell me it's so good to me. Can I holler a bit? Woo! I got it, I got it, I got it, just like a new. Can you do me a favor? Give me a little solo on that. Soul. Oh, I got the blues all over my soul. I don't mean no harm to y'all. Look like, no, I don't want to let you go. I just want to tell you something. When you walk, you got the blues. When you talk, you got the blues. When you sleep like this, you got the blues. When you speak to your lady, you got the blues. Just go home, baby. Mm-hmm. Can I holler? Can I just want to put up this Mississippi saxophone. It's not going to bed. It's just a thing that, it's not dead either. Just want to let you know one thing. We're not leaving We're just fading away for a little while, and we're back. Get down, I'm coming home. I'm gonna leave it in the morning. Na 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 na. And yo, rhyme just won't make me stay. What you say? You know, I'd like to let the younger generation of musicians that's coming up today, I would like to demonstrate not just the harmonica, but I also would like to let you know about amplifiers. You don't need an amplifier that looks like a semi-truck. You just need an amplifier that's a great amplifier, which is like Leo Filler did a long time ago, that you should buy them. And they had to be like this here, or maybe this tall or whatever. But they had the right tubes and things like that. And they're like 2 6L6s or 1L6L6. And it did the things that these so-called big cabinet things doesn't do. You only buying just a whole lot of problems. If you buy what I'm saying, then you can hear it and you'll know what I'm saying. But today, can you buy it? If somebody should decide that they should like make it to do this particular thing, I'm quite sure you could do it. But just don't feel like that without this big amplifier that you're not playing. It's not the amplifier that's doing it. It's you also. But this other thing that I'm talking about, this big one, you got a problem, and it's just in the way. It's like this harmonica here. It's small, but it puts out a whole lot of noise on music. And you don't have to do but one thing. You can take it, stick it in your pocket. And then need somewhere. Take it and stick it down the side. I'll go no place, night or day, without having a harmonica in my pocket. If I'm driving, I have one in, I got all over my car and my van and bus and wherever. Because you learn how to do different things, because you see people walking down the street, you can see people walking, you can hear people talking. You can write a song about things like that. Because the blues is like an everyday thing, and the blues is like a true traditional type of music. It's not that, you know, you go through all these changes about, well, that's not it. It's that because of one thing, and that is people. Some of the words that you say in the blues, it's like people, you live it. And when you live it, it's for real. It's not a lie. It's the truth. So why wouldn't you understand this particular thing and reach out and say, now I know how people can have the blues. Not just black people, but all nationality of people has the blues. We might not express it in the same way, but you know why? It's because you don't know. You know why you don't know? Because you don't try to find out. But I'm telling you that everybody has the blues. Listen here. Oh, baby, I feel it. You make me feel so good. Now you heard that key? The same thing here, only this one's a little bit lower. So you do what? Oh, baby, I feel it. You know how I feel. Watch yourself. This one here said HG. HG consists of high D. That doesn't mean that you're not playing in D anymore. It's just that this one here is kind of higher pitch, which it comes from a person like Mr. Lee Oscar, that he's changed a whole thing towards as a harmonic is concerned. And I would like for you to, oh, could I do this? Oh, all the talk is nothing. Gotta show you watch it. In my younger days, I wish I'd have known like I know right now. In my younger days, I wish I'd have known them like I know right now. Watch it. Well, can we just leave that part alone? You see this? This is Miss Lee Oscar. It consists of, you can buy sharps, flats, minor keys, if you blow out this harmonica. When you buy it, you can also order the reeds to go with it. And if you should blow out that there, is do one thing about it. You can take the size off, put new reeds on it, and you still got a brand new harp. It's not that I'm trying to sell you anything that you might not want, but I just want to let you know one thing. You know, a lot of people, they call this a harmonica. But me, since I've been playing it so long, I don't call it a harmonica no more. I call it a Mississippi saxophone. That's because if you really learn how to get down with this particular thing here, you can do anything that you would like to do with it. It's a true feeling. It's not like, you know, I mean, that you think you're supposed to take this here. It's like you can read things that says, show you how to blow this note and this note there. That's impossible. You don't do that. We're not no harmonica, you know. You do what you feel in your whole soul and body. You know, sheet music. But this little thing, when you get it from here, and up here, can't nobody take that away from you. Just remember one thing. Never let anybody pat you on the back and tell you that you're great. What you're great about is respect to everybody. Not the little thing that because somebody patted you on the back and told you that you could really play. So you do what? Get out of here. What are you saying, man? Oh, young lady, just come back here, because you're going to hear somebody else that'll make you shame about what they're doing. Then you want to know why. It's because you let that little pat on the back make you say, you know it. But you don't know it. You will never get over one thing. You'll never get through learning music. You can always learn something about it. You can always express it in a different way, but just do not let nobody pat you on your back and say, you got it, you got it. You had it right there and then what you were doing then. But it's more to that. You still have to keep on pushing this here. Every night, every day of my life, I know, and I can lay down and go to sleep, and I can have a new idea in my heart and right here. So what I do? I get up. I might get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And get this because I had an idea. And I'll try to find out if I can do it. I'll try to find out, am I right or am I wrong? Just do not get that little ego up here that you Mr. It, because you're not. There's a little wine in the alley. So you're saying, so whatever. So there he lays. Is he a man? Yes, he is. He's just a person that's down on his luck. That doesn't mean he's not a man. That doesn't mean because he doesn't have an education that he's not a man. It means maybe he didn't have a chance to get the thing to go to school or whatever. But he is a man. A she is a lady. When you turn this way, what you smell? Your own self, nobody else. You better listen to what I'm telling you. Used to be, I could call you mine alone. Oh Lord, so in sleep. After the hard work was done, I want to tell you right now what. Better leave me alone. Wasn't that easy? You think it's easy. Better watch yourself. When you talk to your friends, you tell them that you heard a thing from an old blues player that's very interesting in the younger people knowing about the thing so that they won't buy a harmonica that says over here that this note, and you can push down, you can pull up and blow down and stuff. It doesn't work that way. You do not do this. You have to do one thing. You have to try to get in that little thing with this and try to accomplish something out of this. But you'll never learn it, not all the way. Because every day of your life, you can do one thing with it. You can find out different things about it. Not just the guitar, I mean the bass or the guitar. Both of them is good instruments. If they're not there, yeah. This is like years ago that the people just sit on the storefronts down south, and not only there, in Chicago and in places, right in New York. But the bass player is the bottom, the guitar player, you can say he's lead, you can say he's a chord player, you can say anything that you want to say about it. But it means so much when you hear that getting together. When you listen to just walk on it, just walk on it, just walk. You'll find out what I'm talking about. Because you walk on time. You might not know it, but you do walk on time. If these are gone, don't say that the man that has one arm but doesn't have it on doesn't walk on time. He's walking on time, but not like he would if he had his own two arms. Because you walk this way, this. That's the balance of the whole body. Keeps you from being dizzy. Keeps you from doing a lot of things. But just remember what an old blues harp player and a blues singer told you. Don't forget, and may God bless you. Love you. Wow. Bye-bye. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Got my mojo, just don't go, yeah. Got my mojo working, but just don't want to, yeah. I'ma need the help so bad till I don't know what to do. Can I say something? I'm going down to Louisiana, I'm gonna get me a mojo hand. Yes, sir. I'm going down to Louisiana, got to get me a mojo hand. I want to try to teach my woman just how to love a man. Can I blow a little bit? Got my mojo, got my mojo, got my mojo working, got my mojo working. Oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. Can we do it again? Yeah, got my mojo working, got my working. Got my boom 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 working. Got my mojo.